right, so how's it going out there?
Yeah, pretty good. How's it going?
All right, you know.
Yeah?
I'm sick of this place. I'm tired and a lot of working a lot of hours.
How the
Did you-
kids?
Hold on, did you get those papers I asked you to get?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah. But how the kids?
Pain in the asses.
Really?
I can't do. I can only do so many things, you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to run this company. You know, the kids. Yeah, they're good.
AJ is he's doing great. He's getting straight A's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's captain of the football team. Yeah, he's doing really good. So.
My kid, they're not captain of anything.
No.
No.
So. You look like you put on a couple of pounds. I mean, what's going on? You eating healthy at home? Or what?
I mean, we. I mean, I wouldn't say healthy, but you know, it's hard because you know my wife works, I work. You know, I mean, it's hard. You know,
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Yeah, hey, honey. Yeah, good. I'm here with Bobby over here. We're just talking about the kids and everything. You're gonna have dinner ready, right? You got the What are we having for dinner?
The pack is. I can't believe this. The pack is lost.
Okay, so you got the. Okay, so you have grilled chicken, broccoli, and asparagus. Oh, the kids love asparagus, right?
Asparagus.
Good. I'll be home shortly for dinner, hon. All right, great.
What do you eat?
Oh, my kids love it.
What, grilled chicken and asparagus? Your kids?
They like all their dark green vegetables.
Dark green vegetables. Yeah, right. Your kids eat dark green vegetables.
Oh, they love it. Why? What do your kids eat for dinner?
They're kids. What do they eat? They eat macaroni and cheese. They eat pizza. They eat hot dogs. What do you kids
Every night?
Every night. The kids. What do you want? You want to feed grilled chicken and vegetables down their throats?
Well, yeah, they're growing children. You want to make them.
They're monsters, is what they are. They're animals. They want to run around. They need a lot of sugar. My kids. They love lollipops and marshmallows.
I mean, their brains are still developing. You want to.
Chicken and vegetables. This guy over here.
Their brains are developing. Their bodies are developing. You want to give them the right nutrients.
Come over to my house. Talk to my kids.
Oh no! I actually teach my kids about vitamins and nutrients and what they're putting in their bodies. They get a lot out of it, actually.
My kids would laugh at you. They're playing the PlayStation, they're playing the Xbox, Madden, they're sitting there chewing on their potato chips. They don't want to bother talking about this stuff. And you know what? I don't blame them, all right?
Well, at our house, we spend an hour where we do some type of like fun study hour and learn about different parts of the body and different vitamins.
Giants law, I don't believe this. What?
It's just a game, man.
Don't
worry about it.
But listen, football, Sundays, wings. That's what it's all about, man.
Are you
all
teaching your kids anything about their bodies, about health and fitness and nutrition?
They're kids. What do they know about nutrition? They don't know anything. They go to they eat candy at the baseball games. What they love their potato chips. They drink soda all day. That's what kids do, right?
Well, you'd be surprised what they could absorb and learn right now.
Well, you probably have your kids drinking water too, right? I bet you have them drinking water every day.
Yeah, they check off a box at the house every time they have a bottle of water. It's pretty fun. I give them a little prize if they reach all the boxes.
You give them a little prize?
Yeah.
You're really a funny guy, you know that? You're really funny.
There's a good book out there too called Superhero Foods.
Superhero Foods?
Yeah, it teaches the kids like the different food groups and how it benefits their bodies. They love it. It's fun.
And what kid's gonna read that? I want to know.
Kids love superheroes.
My kids read comic books and smut.
It's like a comic book, but it's healthy.
A healthy comic book? Man, you're lame. You're boring, man. You're boring me right now. Come on. Stop.
You should really look into
listen,
teaching your kids about health and nutrition.
My kids know enough. Don't worry. My kids know plenty. Don't worry about teaching my kids. What do you know? Don't worry about it.
All right, well. Fitness Real Talk, keeping it real every day.
Fitness Real Talk, keeping it real, that's what we do.
Welcome to Fitness Real Talk. I'm your co-host Greg Crawford with my other co-host Joe Papalardo.
How you doing?
What's up? And we're back. And today is all about kids and nutrition. And as you can see in the episode, different parents have different philosophies with, how they want to introduce health to their kids. And it's a big topic. We want to make sure that you don't wait until it's too late. Get them started early. Joe?
Yeah, well, what they saw was an exaggerated version of what I always see as a parent. What I come up against sometimes, I find myself talking to other parents, and I'm into fitness, obviously, and I always try and teach my daughter about nutrition. I don't try and stuff her down her throat, but I try and teach her. And people will look at me like I'm crazy for trying to teach her now and setting a foundation to learn about, eating healthy and things like that. It's amazing. I've been to birthday parties. I've been to events where people thought I was weird because I was watching when I ate. I didn't want to partake in some of the pizza or the junk, and it's like say, oh, leave the kids alone. Now, granted, there is moderation. Like I do allow her to be a kid.
Yeah.
But at 5 years old, she's already aware of what's good and what's bad, which is important. So she knows, like, oh, Daddy, she'll get something, like she wants to eat something that she likes, or she'll get a reward, but she knows that it's not good to have an excess. She knows that word I always stressed on, moderation. So, okay, she's going to enjoy something, but
I really like how you use like certain keywords and you say it a lot. Moderation, balance.
Yes.
Because you're teaching your kids how to balance their lives more than, this is bad and this is good.
Right. Exactly.
Yes, you want to keep them generally healthy, but yes, they also have to be kids and enjoy, their kid food. But
one way, actually, the main way that I translated this to Lily is through your book.
okay, superhero foods.
Superhero for kids. Yeah, superhero foods. In this book, it showcases good food as superheroes.
Do we have a copy of the book?
And yes.
You want me to get it?
Yes. In this book, it showcases superheroes for good foods with all different superheroes, like fruit being Fruitisha and poultry Pam, and then it has villains being bad foods like sugar and salty, things like that. So with Lily, she relates to good food as superheroes and bad foods as villains. So that was key for her to identify.
So the purpose of this book is, I feel if you teach your kids at a young age what exactly they're putting in their body, what it contains, teaching them about the basic vitamins and minerals, it gets them interested, first of all, in what they're eating. If a child feels like they're giving themselves the advantage of putting something good in their body, like a vitamin, a mineral, something that's healthy for them, I feel like, I honestly believe it's going to, flip a switch in their minds.
It did.
And get them to at least think differently. And that's the whole point. So in the beginning of the book, there's real basic definitions of all the main vitamins and minerals. And kids are learners. They're going to school, they're learning about history, they're learning math, all these complicated things that maybe they're not as interested in, but they're still learning it. So why not learn about nutrition, something that they're dealing with every day, because they're putting food in their bodies every day. So we made it fun. You got some quizzes in here to kind of test their knowledge.
Characters.
Here are the characters. So here's Green Cruciferous Man. So he's our favorite, and he represents all the dark greeny leaf vegetables. And it tells you where you can find him, what his weapons are. So his weapons would consist of the vitamins and minerals that he contains, and then his superpowers. Okay, so it's good for fighting cancer, anti-aging power, strengthening bones, stronger muscles, so all these good things. So when kids read that, they might look at their broccoli a little bit different.
They do. It's amazing.
It's working for you.
I watched it happen. I'm a father. I watch my daughter. This is one of her favorite books. It's amazing.
Fruitisha?
That's her favorite character.
She likes
Fruitisha.
Yeah.
She identifies with that.
Yeah.
She loves fruit. I'm having Fruitisha right now.
So we have the good characters. Here's all like the aliens, like the garlic and the onions. You have seafood.
That's her other favorite one.
Seafood salad, yeah. Okay. So let's get to some of the villains. Boom. Here we go. Sugar.
He's nasty looking, right?
So we know what sugar represents, all the sugary foods. Salty,
Nice and bloated.
Mr. Fat. I think there was processed pizza.
Processed
too,
pizza,
right?
he's nasty too.
Yeah. And then we have some more quizzes and games to test their knowledge. So you can find this on Amazon.
Healthy Kids of America.
Superhero Foods and the ABCs of Nutrition. So yeah.
Another tip that I want to give parents as far as when it comes to shopping for their kids. So I'm not a huge fan of Trader Joe's for us.
Okay.
Because you got your produce there, which is limited, and you have the meat's organic, but it's not that big of a selection. What Trader Joe's has a lot of, I like to call is good junk. Okay? If you go into Trader Joe's, there's tons of organic chips and nuts and this and that, and there's a lot of frozen food, and there's a lot of kids snacks. So if you want to get your children hip, because kids want snacks, they like to be on the go, they like their goldfish, things like that. If you want to find something a little better than what you find in the supermarkets with a lot of the processed stuff, like the name brands that use a lot of ingredients that I'm not really fond of, what I personally do is I take my daughter to Trader Joe's, and it's kind of like an event when we go there. And she can get snacks, fun things. She'll get some cookies that she likes, but they're a little less sugar than you'll find in, let's say, Chips Ahoy. You get let's say a popcorn that's cleaner and less sodium. And then even there's some frozen things that she likes, frozen dinners that are much less, processed, and they're organic than you're gonna find in your name brand supermarkets. So when it comes to your kids, I would strongly recommend going to Trader Joe's and getting them stuff that they can have and they can still enjoy, but it's better for them overall than going to your name brand supermarkets.
Yeah. So one last question.
Yeah.
How many nights a week do you allow them to have, their pizzas, their grilled cheese, their chicken nuggets, as opposed to having a mommy and daddy healthy meal together?
Well, probably, I would say between me and my daughter, me and her mother, we make sure that virtually every night during the week is a good, decent meal. She'll always have a protein, always a vegetable. That's part of our regular routine, and she'll have a starch. On the weekends, or if a special occasion during the week, we could go out and she can get whatever she wants. But I would say pizza maybe once a week, something like that. And if you want off the grid, I would say once to twice a week tops, but at least 5 days a week, she's eating a good, baked protein, not fried, with a steamed vegetable, or maybe sauteed sometimes with a little olive oil, because give it a taste, and a starch. That's how
I know a lot of our healthy parents here at the gym are trying to instill these values with their kids, and they're kind of tricking their kids by making healthy food kind of fun and tasty at the same time. So
right.
that's another.
That's the key. I mean, you gotta make it taste good. I mean, you can't give your kids grilled chicken and vegetables with no seasoning. you gotta give them taste. You gotta give them flavor. You gotta cook with love. We're not saying it's gotta be super clean, but you just want them to stay. The most important thing is that being a parent, I stay away from processed. Very rare do we go to fast food. I have certain principles that I follow with her. I always have personally, I always have a drinking water any chance I could. Once in a while, does she get a juice if she was good, because she loves juice? I'll give it to her, but in moderation. She knows, Daddy, can I have one today? So she's always drinking water. She's not having a lot of processed food. Again, as a treat, maybe she'll get a snack somewhere. If we're in Starbucks, maybe she likes those cake pops. But again, that's a special occasion, and it's a treat. On the regular, it's always somewhat decent food.
All right. Yeah. Great. So that's a lot of information, and I think the parents out there are going to really value it. Get your copy of the Superhero Foods and ABCs of Nutrition. Educate your kids at a young age. They'll probably appreciate it when they get older. And that's it for today's episode. Next week, tune in. We're going to be talking about, we're going to shift gears and talk about the parents
Meal prep.
and about meal prepping. Because that's something that we really teach here at MTG. So we're going to help you guys out there with it. So we will see you next week.
We're gonna have some fun with that one.
Oh yeah. Take care.